Hi, howdy, I'm Stacy. I am part of the LGBTQ community and I am gay. So I wanted to come on here because I always get people asking me how they're gonna figure out what they are and just trying to label themselves. So I decided to make a video. I know I have touched this topic a lot of times in my previous videos, but not everybody watches my videos, so I'm just gonna try to do this one flat out about this subject. So here's where this all started from. I got 2 messages in my inbox about the same topic, revolving around the same subject, so I'm gonna read them both to you. Hey, Chelsea here from the Philippines. You know what, there is this thing that keeps bothering me. I'm not really sure what I am. I fancy girls. I find pleasure with a man, but I don't see myself with a man. I like it with a woman. What do you think? And here's the next one. I don't really know how to start. I'm not good with writing letters, but I just really needed someone to talk to. Lately I've been feeling down because I don't know who I am anymore. I'm confused with my sexuality. I don't know whether I'm bi or straight. I find guys attractive but also girls. I'm scared to find out, but not knowing is worse than knowing. How do you know if you're gay or you're bi? First off, I just want to say that you feeling this way, anybody who's feeling this way, anybody who's trying to figure out or feeling like they need to find out or feeling like it's better to know if you are, if you're not gay, or if you like men, or who or what you like. It's all a valid feeling. It's all a normal feeling. I've felt that way. Many people who have come out of the closet have felt that way. Even some people that know what they like have felt that way at one point in their life. Not everybody's gonna have the same story, but I want to just tell you and throw this out there is that you don't have to put a label on yourself. You don't have to categorize yourself. You don't have to be under the little label that says bisexual. You don't have to do any of that. If you like guys, you like guys. If you like guys and you like girls, you like guys and you like girls. If you just like men, if you just like women, whatever it is, if you like both, if you don't see the gender and you just see a heart, then that is perfectly fine. Oftentimes we just get so fucking caught up on what society is all about and who's doing this and what's doing that and what's the trend and who is it. We don't stop to think that we are falling into the same mindset as everybody else where you have to label yourself. You have to be able to know who you are, but there's no rush. Tons of people forget that the truth of the matter here is that we fall in love with our heart. We fall in love with other people for their hearts, with our hearts. We feel it right here. You know, I mean, sometimes we feel it in other places, but generally the love that we feel is right here. And this is what matters. The heart is what matters. It's not about whether that person has a male reproductive system or a female reproductive system. It's not about that. Yes, I do get that sometimes there are people that will not date people that are bisexual and they need to know, or they need to know their preferences. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you individually, you as a person. Don't think that you have to find yourself right now, because you really, realistically speaking, of course we don't know when we're gonna pass, but you have many days and hours and minutes and years to find yourself and to finally know what you like. We're constantly evolving, we're constantly changing. You're living in the now, so live now. And I know it's hard because I know society and cultural norms make us have to pin these damn names on us, and obviously there's nothing wrong with knowing who you are and what you like. Like, I'm a lesbian or I'm gay. I don't really like saying the word lesbian. It just kind of makes me feel a little weird still, but I'm working on it. In Spanish, lesbiana, I do not like the word. I feel like it's very vulgar. I mean, it's not, but I just simply feel like I have that thought in my head because all throughout growing up I've always heard that term as like, oh, it's lesbiana, like in a bad way, and so I've associated it with being a bad thing, and that is what we need to work on. We need to get those mindsets turning and those wheels going, and gotta change that because it's not a bad thing. It's how we're conditioned to think many times. I can see that in certain things that I do or say, just like that, and I feel like we just need to stop everything for a moment and just tell yourself who you are is who you are, and it should not matter from there. We shouldn't have to come out. We shouldn't have to state our sexual preference. That is just made up by people who want to antagonize and label and shit. Like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to label yourself, but if you feel like you don't want to label yourself, then don't label yourself. You don't have to. There's no fucking rule out there that says, you know, the 20 millionth amendment, you need to label yourself and tell everybody that you're one of the above. You know, if you're confused now, it's okay. Don't go and try to bust your head open trying to figure these things out. Go. Let time figure it out for you. Let your experiences in your life figure it out for you, because that's the only way that you're really gonna find out. You can rush, you can do all these things, but in the midst of it you might regret something that you're doing, trying to figure it out, and you don't want that. Just live your life, Focus on yourself. Do things that you love to do. Enjoy the people that you love to be around. Smile, laugh, and everything else is going to fall into place. Everything else is going to turn out to be how it was meant to be. Maybe it's that right now you are scared to find out if you like the same sex. At the end of the day, I think we all have this fear inside of us of coming out or coming to terms with who we are, because we know that it's not 100% accepted in this life and in our day and age right now. But it's getting there. It's starting to be a common thing where people are actually forgetting that it's even a thing, that it's even an issue. Where people like to call it an issue, and it's not. It's just that people are starting to evolve, and just like people would not accept it at all a bajillion years ago, now it's starting to change. Things are evolving, things are getting better, things are working out. And that's what you need to keep in mind, that it's just going to take some time to figure it out. What good will it do you if you just rush into it? No good. Nothing good comes from rushing. It's people out there that are telling you that you need to figure out whether you like guys or whether you like girls or whether you like both or whether you don't like any of them. And if you know that you only like girls, great, that's fucking awesome. And if you don't know, that's okay, that's fine, because you're going to get there. The best thing you can identify yourself to be is you. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to know. That's all that everybody needs to know. It's you. That's all that matters. That's the best thing that you can identify as yourself. Maybe you just haven't met the right person yet. Maybe you just haven't met that person that gives you that amazing spark. Maybe you just haven't really experienced a lot of things. That's my best answer. Let it happen. There's no need to have to do it yourself and do that extra work, because everything's gonna unfold itself the way it's supposed to. And before you know it, you're gonna reach that point and you're going to be like, get it now. I understand why I had to go through all that. I just want you guys to remember that you don't have to label yourself. Don't feel like you are obligated to do that. I know maybe sometimes you are being pressured to, but remember that you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. Don't pay mind to what other people think. Let them do their own thing. Let them live their own life. You live yours. If they want to bust their head open trying to figure out somebody else's life, let them. Don't worry about that. Don't stress out. But you have to worry about yourself. And at this point, we shouldn't have to come out of the closet. I feel like it's been said so many times when people say that we have to come out of the closet. We're all working towards a point where we don't have to come out of the closet, where we are just what we are, and people can eventually ask you, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? It's gonna be like nothing. It's gonna be something so natural. If you feel like people are gonna talk smack about it, let them talk smack. The only person you should listen to is in here, your heart, yourself. There are gonna be people who are gonna be cool with it right away, there are people who are not. We just have to learn how to deal with those people, and how we take it is everything. I hope this helped you a little bit, and if you know anybody who's dealing with this, please send them the link to this video. Please have them watch this. I do this in hopes that I can at least reach another person that I haven't been able to reach before, and it will continue to move forward and help anybody who's in need, because this is something that's a widespread situation, and I feel like we don't have enough out there doing the job and helping them understand this and see this, and I feel like a little goes a long way. So if you know somebody, talk to them about them. Share my link. For now, thanks for watching up until this point. Make sure that you do follow me on my social media, subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye bye.